don't know if you living under a rock, or maybe you just living in reality. But Michigan just passed a bill that makes it a felony to misgender someone. Uh-oh. Now, Michigan pronouns law declared an abomination by former judge. Michigan's recent bill making it a felony for people to harass or intimidate someone by misgendering them and using the wrong pronouns has sparked controversy in the state, with former judge and television personality Joe Brown. How did I know it was Joe Brown? Hey, yo, let me tell you something about old people. Old people do not give a fuck. Old people don't give a fuck. But they used to say, Judge Joe Brown said, listen, I'm retired. I don't give a shit. You can't cancel me. I'm already good and taken care of. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. He is always, and he be talking mad shit too. He be talking mad shit. He be calling people the F word. You know, we ain't gonna say that. You know, I'll take it far. I ain't gonna take it that far. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It starts with an F and it ends with an agate. Just take maggot and replace. Man, listen. The new measure, House Bill 4474, is part of a package of legislation that would replace Michigan's existing Ethnic Intimidation Act and would make it a hate crime to cause someone to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened with words. Make them feel. Feel. We are making laws based on feelings. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make it up. Michigan, this is what y'all on? Did y'all vote for this? That's pathetic. Make it a hate crime to cause someone to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened. It expands the existing law to cover sex, sexual orientation, age, gender identity or expression, and physical or mental disability. Religion, ethnicity, and race were already included in the previous legislation and will be covered under the new law. I think Tim Pool and them was talking about this. See if I can find it. Get their take on this.
21 March, I think it was. Check out the story from the Post Millennial.
Michigan House makes using wrong pronouns a felony. The bill makes it a felony for someone to make an individual, quote, feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened, and is punishable by up to 5 years in prison and $10,000 fine. They write, on Tuesday, Michigan State House passed a bill making it a felony. HB 4474 is designed to replace Michigan's Ethnic Intimidation Act to expand categories of protected classes to include identity, gender identity expression, and sexual orientation, and it passed 59 to 50. It is not yet law, but I guarantee, we will see, if this passes, I'm not so sure that it will, but maybe, I mean, it's Michigan, you got, I think Whitmer's still there, right? You will see people arrested for this.
Oh, so it hasn't passed yet. It has not passed yet. I wonder if black people in Michigan know about that. Because I can't imagine black people would be on board for. No, never mind. I don't know.
For this. And you know why I have absolute confidence in saying that? Because Jordan Peterson warned us, how many was it, 7 or 8 years ago? And then in Canada, we have seen several instances where people have been criminally charged for using wrong pronouns.
What he's talking about there is, if you don't know, Jordan Peterson rose to fame after he refused to comply to a proposed Canada law that would compel him to call somebody by their pronouns. Now, to be clear, he said he didn't have a problem calling somebody by their preferred pronouns, but he absolutely rejected the notion of the government getting involved in what he could and could not say, and that's how he got big. That's how he got popular, and whatever.
Imagine this violates some sort of free First Amendment issue. Like, you can't tell me what I can and can't say to you. That's my right to say whatever I want. There might be, I'm not saying that the person's not going to throw a punch if I anger them and then they'll go to jail or whatever, but that's like the essence of this nation.
The Supreme Court ruled on 303 Creative, this Christian web designer who said, under Colorado's anti-discrimination laws, I feel as though I would be compelled to make wedding websites for same-sex couples if they approach me about it, and I don't think that's fair. And one of the things that came up in the decision today was the justices wrote, Colorado, under the interpretation of the law Colorado currently has, they would compel this woman into speech that she doesn't agree with. And so it's kind of similar to what you're saying. I wonder if in some way there is already legal precedent that, this is Michigan, so they can't necessarily take Colorado law, but if we have federal law that says you can't compel speech, like at what point do you prioritize the First Amendment? Maybe they would.
Hold on. She said that she would have to make a website for same-sex couples, and I'm having a hard time understanding that one. Okay.
What they're saying with this is that if you, it's like I'm pretty sure the bill is specifically about in the act of committing a crime. If you do this thing, it's what do they call it?
Like a hate crime thing?
It's a hate crime thing, but I forgot what it's called in law when they add on to the crime because of a thing you did. I forgot. I can't think of it right now. Yeah.
Like a secondary offense, I think, is what they call it. Like, you can't get pulled over for something,
or something
but once
like
you
that.
get pulled over, then
Yeah,
you
I mean, it's bad. It's a bad precedent, but I think it was Nuance Bro who was talking. He's like, it's kind of comparable to the lynching bill. It's like, well, lynching's already illegal. It's already illegal to harass people. It's already illegal to do these things in this bill.
To make someone feel terrorized.
Yeah, that's not up to me. The way you feel is the way you choose to feel.
Exactly.
My words are not making you feel anything. I'm making noise, and then you are interpreting that and making yourself feel a certain way.
We will see.
Technically said, I am making noise.
Someone arrested for this.
Yeah, me. I'm probably gonna get arrested for this. I'm gonna yell at Governor Whitmer and call her a boy and go to jail.
You can't go to Michigan anymore.
No,
They'll say that you were right-wing terror and all that stuff.
Can you get arrested for it, or is it just an additional charge that you would get, or it makes the charge more severe if you were also misgendering them?
Like,
I think this in and of itself is a hate crime, to make someone feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened.
by misgendering them.
Well, in any way. It literally, I don't think it specifies.
To make someone feel afraid, is that what it says?
Intimidate means willful course of conduct involving repeated or continuing harassment of another individual that would cause a reasonable individual to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened, and that actually caused the victim to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened. Intimidate does not include constitutionally protected activity or conduct that serves a legitimate purpose.
Well, constitutional protected activity is calling a man a woman.
That's right.
But apparently not.
Oh, it is.
You would think.
So that will be up for the courts, but we are marching in the direction. So look, Jordan Peterson, this was his big thing. Was it Bill C-16 or whatever it was back in the...
Well, there you go. Shout out to Tim Pool. I always love reacting to their stuff. But welcome to America 2023, ladies and gentlemen, where now you will be forced, at least if you're in Michigan, and who knows if that will spread to other states. Who knows?
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.